Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Zanzarah. I'm Mark91 and I just did a bit of off-screen work. Last time we finished up the mountain world for as far as we can go now. And okay, I've restocked a bit on healing items and such. And now I'm going to do what I wanted to do with Tinnerfall all along. And that's evolve him into a Zanzarah. And yes, that's how fairies evolve. Not very spectacular, huh? So, Zanzarah, our first own fire fairy. Of course, because he is now a different type, his spell levels have been reset, and we won't be able to find a magic merchant with fire spells for some time. But Zanzarah will make the best weapon, well, the best fairy in the forests, because of course fire is good against nature. And I will be able to show that with this guy. You should be careful, the fairies in this part of Zanzarah are very aggressive. Try to beat one of my fairies, then you'll know if you're experienced enough, alright? Yes. I'm going to kick this guy's ass. Okay, and he has one new fairy for us. This guy's fairies are always set, it is always the same. Bonaria, the final evolution of Cilia and Vidaria. And that also brings me to one point I haven't discussed, well, I haven't said, but that I perhaps should have. And that is that the final evolutions of practically all fairies, I'm at least sure of 90 of them, 90%. The final evolutions will never be able, you can never find the final evolutions like Bonaria, Jumbrock, Gramrock, etc. You can't find those out in the wild. You'll have to catch it's one of its pre-evolutions and then train it up to its evolution level. And there we go. Fire fairies are quite strong in their spells. Well, their spells do a lot of damage. Okay. And it's probably a level, and because its first level is fire spell. Yeah, new spell level. It's a fire fairy, not a fire spell. Okay. I don't believe it. A human has managed to beat my fairies. Whatever next? I believe that's supposed to be whatever is next. And here's a bit of an example of how strong fire fairies can be. The starter spell, it does maximum damage. Whilst most other starting spells, like, Stone and Fire are similar, but most starter spells, let's see, do only 2. They have only 2 points in power. Okay, so let's continue on. Let's scare you off. Oh, that reminds me, have I restocked on those? I believe I don't. So how many? 6 left. Okay, so I'll have to restock those next time. Okay, throughout this place there are quite some coins scattered around. And I didn't really say why we're here. We're here to look for the forced hut. Where... I won't say it just yet. But we need to go there. And it's another one. We're down to 4. We need to go there to help in order for us to progress. And there's a pixie over there. Yeah, okay. If you went to Raffi, he would say that you'd have to find this, the fairy card of Earth. So you would be able to get rid of those boulders that have that you can find that are blocking the paths all throughout Zanzarah. But we can't. He says that he thinks though that one is in the realm of the clouds, but we can't go there yet because we need 3 elemental keys. We only have 1. Come on, come on, get. There we go. Yeah, that was a bit strange. He seemed quite out of reach for that. Small hitbox glitch, where the hitbox is just too big for the pixie's own good. Okay, to start preserving my garlic automatizers, I think I'll wheel battle any high level fairies I encounter, or at least fairies that would, yeah, like this. Oh, I didn't think you could I didn't know you could find Grams over here. It's the first time I've ever gotten attacked by a Gram in this place. So yeah, I will find fairies of a decent level, like say 20s, 30s, and higher of course. And any lower ones, like 10 and so, I'll scare those off. But I will cut out the battles. So see you in a few seconds. Okay, my recording button wasn't recording and wasn't responding there for a second. But yeah, I've defeated him. Technically I should have caught him, but because he defeated Gram, I just killed him. Yeah, the reason I wanted to capture it was because when a fairy evolves, you lose it from your fairy book. See, there's no Tinnerful anymore, and I want to completely fill this one without using any cheats. Yeah, there are cheats that can give you fairies. But the game is smart enough to know when you've hacked a fairy, so you can't hack certain fairies for trades. They will know that it's fake. Yes, and that's all that there is. So let's continue on to the forest hut. But before we get there, we need to track to one more area and scare off more fairies, and I think I only have 1 or 2 left now. But I've got enough cash to buy a buttload of garlic atomatizers. Even though it says atomizers, but I think that's just another typo. Now I was going. I almost said buy a buttload of tents and potions, but this isn't Final Fantasy. Okay, in this area there's something interesting, but I don't think it works, seeing as the game tends to act up a bit due to recording, and I think there goes my last automatizer. So let's see what you get. It's just healing. Okay, I don't think there's any pixies around here, but there is something that is useful, unless the game is acting up like it's doing whilst I'm recording, because this is about the I believe this is the third attempt to record this. The first time I just completely screwed up and had to go back and the second time the laptop died on me. I forgot to plug it in the charger. Oh, forgot about that one almost. So it has little use at the moment. So let's see. Ah, there it is, the magic pond. It should heal all your it should heal at least. Yeah, it should heal all your fairies as far as I remember. Yeah, but it heals them, or at least it heals Tinazard. Or is it? Goes it around time, or can I jump in again? No, that only works once every time you enter this area. So it's nice to and yeah, I'll have to fight this one. So see you in a few seconds again. Okay, that's him done. And the sign that I have completely run out of garlic automatizers, as I thought. But at least we're close to the forest hut, and there's some items over there, so I'll go get those. Still some corners in this place that I haven't explored yet. Just coins. Why don't you just put down some coins then instead of bags? And that's one thing I think is a bit dumb about this game. If you do have those bags give you coins, at least have it be big amounts. And yes, this is where I brought Blumilla with me to get rid of this bush, but also for something else, because our help is needed here. And so is Blumilla's. So let's go. Yeah, there she is. And yeah, you can summon some high-leveled fairies from this stream, I believe. The prickly bushes have overgrown our land so much we can't live in it any longer. My husband is looking for a remedy, which is supposed to be hidden in the swamp. This is the wife of the forest elf we met back in Dunmore. Find any prickly bushes on our land and remove them. I found the elementary key of nature to the world of the druid. I can reward you with it. And yes, that's what we need to do here. We need to remove all the prickly bushes from this place. And not just from the house and just around it. There's also a couple, well, one or two a bit more on the outskirts. There's one behind that rock over there. And there should be some high-leveled fairies in this place. So once again, Steen a few seconds. Okay, I didn't mean to catch her, she just ran into me. And for the first time, I believe we have poisoned fairies. So at long last, those medicine have some use. And I need to heal Tinazarn, because he's well as good as dead because of that fight. So yeah, there are some strong fairies around this place. So let's get rid of the bushes and then get this done with. So we. Okay, then there's one around here, one over there, one in front of the door, and one on the roof. Yeah, it's not too interesting. So let's get rid of this one. If you talk to if you talk to her again, she will keep count of how many you've removed. See, there are 2 more bushes here on our land. That makes 1 left. And then the final one is, as I said, on the roof. So we'll have to go through this place and loot it to get to there. Yeah, but all we find in here are some medicine. Are some medicine? Is some medicine? Don't know. It's a portrait of the 2. I think the other forest elf will return to this place, and that door on the other side is locked. You can't open. It's not locked. You just can't open it. And there we go. Get rid of this ugly thing. Collect our loot. Got a automatizer. Whoa, what? Okay, that glitch has only showed 2 items. And we can just jump down on the roof. And there we go. Thank you for freeing our home from the bushes. You really deserve to have the elementary key of nature. Use it to activate the elevator up to the realm of the druid. There we go. We need only 1 more. And I believe that's the elementary key of air. So let's take a quick look what's over there. And then go see Rafi, because I don't know where I should be going next. I believe this leads to a locked gate. And I'm right. We'll have to go back here some other time, and there's a pixie mock us from the other side. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, when we go talk to Rafi and see where we need to go next. But until then, have a nice day and goodbye.